Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm 6.5 years into this. I've not missed a single day of posting a reaction. And the community here is dedicated to non-pop country music reactions. It could be traditional, of course. It could be bluegrass, could be Texas Red Dirt, but it's non-pop. And probably about 4 years into the channel, folks started making gifts to the channel for me to react to certain songs and artists. They might be new, traditional sounding artists. They could be older songs that I'd not done before. So we're all contributing to keeping the traditional country sound and feel alive. And in that vein, Jason Halverson made a gift for me to do the Roger Springer Band with Merle. So Merle Haggard. So we owe them more than that. Jason Halverson, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for this gift. And also, Jason, you made 2 gifts to the channel. One for me to do George Dukas's song, Hello Cruel World. But you may have forgotten that you'd already made a gift to the channel for me to do that song, probably about 8 months ago or so. So you need to give me another one. You could email it to me email it to me at rockinthecountry@gmail.com. And this way I'll get, I'll be sure to see it, because I see a lot of the comments, but not all of them, because sometimes I'm in the grocery store online and whatever, and they get posted. Anyway, let's do... I'm putting on the hat that Jason sent me. He's up in Minnesota. So let's see what the Roger Springer Band... How did they get Merle? I don't think I've done anything by the Roger Springer Band.
Jimmy was a brakeman on the train. He sang about sleeping in the rain. He wrote a lot of songs out of nothing but pain. Jimmy was a brakeman on a train. Old Hank was a drifter passing through.
Yeah.
But he stayed long enough to cry the blues. Acquainted with the bottle, but he knew the good Lord too. Hank was a drifter passing through. They broke the ground on the road that we go down today, like a train whistle blowing, their voices are starting to fade.
Love the backing.
Hey, some sing their praises, others tip their hat, but it seems like we owe more than that. Hey Merle, tell us about old Lefty. Lefty was an oil rigger's son, and he felt every word he ever sung. And when it came to singing, he showed him how it's done. Lefty was an oil rigger's son. Merle is a stranger we all know. He sings with the working man's soul, one who ain't afraid to let the truth be told. Merle is a stranger we all know.
I love the Merle sound.
They broke the ground on the road that we go down today.
Yep.
Like a train whistle blowing, their voices are starting to fade. Hey, some sing their praises, others tip their hat, but it seems like we owe more than that.
Wonder who got left off of this.
Hey, some sing their praises, others tip their hat, but it seems like we owe more than that. Yeah, it seems like we owe more than that. Yeah, we
do. Yeah, those guitar riffs in there are taken directly from other songs. But, like, obviously, there were just a couple of artists that they mentioned, but I wonder who got serious consideration for inclusion on this, but for whatever reason was left off. Not out of disrespect, but you can't mention every artist. They didn't mention George. They didn't mention, say, Patsy. They didn't mention, say, Johnny Horton or whomever. And I always wonder in the songwriting process what the impetus is for certain ideas. And I love, one of the things I absolutely love about traditional country, of course, the stories, the song structure. It's far more complex at times, but intellectual than most people give it credit for, people who don't know it. But I love the respect they show to the forerunners in the country music genre, the country music faith, the steadfastness to a particular sound. I love that respect. And it doesn't exist to this extent in other genres. When you watch like the awards, I don't watch award shows anymore. I can't take them any longer. Every so often I might tune into the CMAs if there's an artist I'm somewhat interested in, but the award shows, I don't know, when you do see an acceptance speech of somebody, even in contemporary, even in Nashville country, you know, you'll see like 5 people mentioned as performer of the year. You know, it's always Blake, Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Miranda, and someone else. But they always give respect and acknowledge the other people who are up for the award. It isn't like, oh, I'm going to beat you. It's like they're just as deserving or more deserving than me. They've all performed on each other's albums and such, and there's a mutual respect. And I'm a social creature who likes to see people getting along, and so that, of course, speaks to me. A song like this is right there. And man, it was really well done instrumentally. I'm not quite sure why. I don't even know if I've gotten other requests for the Roger Springer Band, but the fact that Merle got on this, and there was partial homage to Merle in this, so maybe that's how he got on it. But Merle's wasn't really that way. You know, he wasn't really egotistical in that way. He didn't need to be. People loved him no matter what. So I'm not going to rate that one, Jason, which you probably knew, but anything that's sort of, I thought this was going to be honoring our military type thing. Like we owe them more than that. I thought it was going to be in that vein, but this wound up being like an up-tempo, upbeat, here's what the Forerunners did, and it was, I like the way he sang it. I don't know what other stuff the Roger Springer Band has, but I'm sure intrigued because it was some really nice picking in there, and just the way he sang just had a really warm, welcoming feel, dignified feel to it, in addition to getting Merle on this thing too. So there you go. All right, guys, you can thank Jason Halverson for that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.